No, we're not reading emails. Isn't Outlook a word other than a Microsoft program? These Microsoft people. Greetings. Happy Tuesday. Yes. Hold on. Where's my... I need help. There we go. Brain Manager. Hello, Seth. Greetings, Matt, Cat, Rufus. No, Rui, actually. Stinson and others in the house. TW Wolfie, Chithran, Eonerd, and hello to Demonato Zuna, Grand Misery, Alci, Chris, Daria, Silas, Marcel, Mighty Yogi, Aussie, Andy, Historicalus, Uran Boris, Brokenhead, Ezra, Sony, and El Sharadius, Aslan, Tony. We have Krakar, Silyuk, Zai, Shgun, Rodi, hello, 7 cents, Sarik, and Fall of the 12 Bubbles, hello to Nixie, Alphamaro, Harry, Eve, Cup Chaser, Corsair, and Jippa, Psycho Wookie, Boogie Wookie, and Infectious, Master First, Aelus, Eli, Vigilant, Fox, and Mephisto. How's it going, everybody? Event ends in 10 minutes. And we will hopefully look into what's next and how we want to go about it. That's kind of the idea. I want one of these ships you see on the, well, screen, right? How is Erst? Pretty good, I would say. Work was slow, but I don't know. I get paid anyway, so whatever. I'll take it. And now we are going into what we've sort of missed out in the last like 5-6 days, because I didn't have time to actually read up on the Drifter news and all that stuff, which is probably gonna happen at the same time as the November expansion, or at least parts of it. We will look into that and maybe do some tinfoil hatting and stuff. Yep, 10 minutes, no more Tristan spinning. That's it. Yeah, for real. 3 tunes done, no Moloch BPC. You're not the only one on that front there. Mebius, greetings. You were trying to finish off your last ult, but you only found 1 gauntlet site in the last hour. You needed 10. Ouch. We need event completion for Evermarks, no? How about that? And then the current drops would be infinitely more valuable. Greetings, Psycho Wookie. Weren't we supposed to get a release notes yesterday or today? No, not really. The release notes for the expansion on November 18th is scheduled for, was it the 14th, I believe? Yes, Friday the 14th. 5 UTC? Something like this, I read somewhere. Greetings, Chombi. You wonder if Swift finished his last account. You're looking for this Dutch Elves. If you want to join, we are currently working on the Heretic skin. Okay, so why did I log in this guy? Oh, that guy. Ooh. Needs to... Where am I? Am I close to Cheetah? Oh, I need a scout for what I'm about to do next. Okay, yeah, this guy's not close to Cheetah, so... We will... Horaka, where the hell's that? Yeah, let's put this ship... Ooh, we're in low sec. Oh well. Let's do some jumps before downtime. I need a scout for my blockade runner for the next jump. So let's go get that ready. And then maybe we'll do another round of picking stuff up, or we will see what happens. Maybe there's a patch. Maybe there's stuff we can talk about. It's Tuesday. One never knows for real. Or for sure. That is, we can talk about the CSM voting, right? And others. That's gonna close on... When is this gonna close? Also, the CSM reveal show, I think, is gonna happen on the 14th, and I'm gonna be in a freaking airplane. Timing. I really wanted to watch this live, but yeah, maybe not. And yes, we've promised a dev chat. Did he say today? No, this week, right? Or was it specific about Tuesday? Yeah, I think he was specific about today. We'll have to wait and see. Hope there's also going to be a write-up. Will you buy a bowhand now? Why? Why would you need a bowhead to collect the ships? Not really. I just collected the items and the blockade runner was just fine. So it is going to be a death block today. Alright, we'll have to see. Downtime is coming in 4 minutes. And I'm ready for whatever does or doesn't happen. A Lost Soul has 6 crates. And you only wanted the Balgorn, and it seems to be... Wait, cheaper. Huh? No? No, I don't want to buy any boxes, I'm good. Oh, thank you. Lost Soul. Maybe Stinson wants to buy and flip it. Cheers. You just realized that the fleet hangar in the Bustard can hold more than ships? What can it hold other than ships? You buy boxes for 50 million a pop? Well, okay. 3 minutes. Oh, just completed my daily goals. Perfect. Shall we do... Oh, we should probably... Since we are here, right? Let's do the daily... Complete... Wait, did I just mess up? No. Okay. Monthly progress, check. +1. It's the first this month. I really have to catch up on this. I was really slacking during the event. Didn't do much of my normal chores, and that is gonna hurt my wallet in the future, or well... We'll see. Diesel Power, greetings. Armageddon, hello. Lord Voldemort, Chethros in the house. Mighty Yogi wants to buy the box for 125 mil and split the income if you get a Moloch. That's a good deal, I guess. Muzurana, greetings, Andrian. Well, good deal for Mighty Yogi. There's no risk with this one. You should get 125 mil worth out of the box, at least. Because of the tax rate. You were going to use a weekend code on a couple accounts for the extra rewards. So you missed a few days. Doesn't seem worth it now. Damn. I got all of it. Well, pretty much. No way. Where's the login rewards? Well, I missed the 2 lost crates, but I don't think it was that important. I slacked a little bit there. Hello, Immortal Khan. DM Disco. Goodbye. Cybernetic something something sites. You missed a single reward? Okay, that was tight. Although the important rewards, they were like, I don't know. Yeah, 4 rewards ago was an important one. The one that you really want skill point wise, and I got that with all my accounts, so I win. Maybe we'll get something similar, John B, or another new cool kind of site with the winter Nexus, or whatever happens on the 18th, right? Maybe it is accompanied with some sort of event stuff, although, probably not. Would be too much event if we had event-like things from the 18th, right? This is a very long warp. Yeah, I can make it though before downtime. Hello, Alphamaro. You finished 5 Tristan characters last night? The class ones were busy. Yeah, everybody was trying to get shit done. And you sold boxes for 2.5 billion a pop? Well done. You did the right thing. Unlike one of these streamers. Should we prepare new alts for Winter Nexus? I don't think we need new alts. We can just use the ones we were running this event, right? Although I don't think... No, I wasn't running alts with the previous Winter Nexus. The reward track was not worth it. DM Disco gave up. He managed to get another 130 points, but the old combat sites were too slow. And the other one was the wrong class. Ouch. Well, here we are, wherever here is. One jump from heck. Server's gone. Closing the launcher. Let's see. Stinson think CCP took note and they won't make AFK mistake again. I mean, the sites don't have to be AFK. It was just so. I would have probably done it even if they were less AFK. Although not 7 at a time. Good morning, Mafukin. Did I manage to clean up all the assets? No. I couldn't do one jump yesterday. I was too lazy to spin up the scout off stream. We'll do this today and then see where it's going. Is that the dev blog, Stinson? Yeah. Okay. We got something to read. Let's go. Mining in focus. New ore and more. Let's talk about ore. Where's the downtime raffle? Later. Not now. Because it's Tuesday. Tuesdays are different. Tuesdays I'm here before downtime. Just like 20 minutes or so. And therefore cannot do a downtime break. I already got my yogurt. I came prepared is what I'm saying. That's why no raffle. Ooh, Piper Pedro's racking up the consecutive streams. Greetings. Dr. Afsan, hello. Phone isn't ringing today. Wait, what? Does your phone ring when I go live? I need that phone. Okay, let's see. We have a post. Capsule. Wait, is there anything else in the launcher I want to... address? There's a patch. Well, that was probably the event ended patch. Let me double check if there's patch notes. Yes, but nothing unexpected, I would guess. Thanks for whatever just happened. Was that a code erst? Might have been. All crates are now expired. That would be kind of harsh, right? But let's see what the patch notes say. Crimson Harvest has now ended. 90% loot drop has been disabled and returned to normal values. 50% implant drop has been disabled. No other information. That's good news for the boxes, I guess. So there's still a chance you can open them up for a Moloch. However, we're gonna wait a little bit until we get confirmation that this is gonna be available indefinitely, right? Sort of. We'll see. No, Queek, you didn't make it. Hello, Nick Paul. It doesn't say no more bio-cybernetic sites. I mean, the event would be ended, right? Someone send you a crate? You can test it. Okay, hello Moya. Greetings. And Dave, thanks for the support. Alright, let's go through this. Capsuleers. Ore is at the heart of New Eden. With the Catalyst expansion coming November 18, mining is becoming increasingly dynamic, rewarding, and fiercely contested, as in less AFK. Hyperspace fractures reveal phased fields and volatile asteroids rich in valuable new ore, the prismaticite. Service green. Okay, cool. We'll read that anyways. Okay, read on for details about some of the exciting mining and industry updates coming with the expansion, and start planning your path from rocks to riches. Yeah, we gotta do that. Is this a new video or an old one? Let's pull back the music. Is this from today? Oh, wait. Okay.
Mining is the foundation of everything in Eve and is becoming...
Okay. This is new, right? We haven't seen this before. 6 minute, this is new. Okay, let me get... how are we gonna get that full screen? Wait, can I do PIP with this? We gotta go to watch it on YouTube, right? Where's that button? That one. And let's see if that works. No, not yet. We'll get there. Where's my PIP? Pip video. It's off. Why? Okay, but it doesn't work. Shit. Yeah, my picture-in-picture setup doesn't work for some reasons. Glorious. Link above. Sorry, what? New video. Yeah, we'll get it. Service up. However, we will be looking at a video somehow, hopefully soon in a moment. Can I? Nope, that doesn't work either. That worked. Okay, cool. We can probably do this. Hold on a sec. We'll get there. I should have been ready for this. Where's the quality slider? I need a quality slider. There. What in the world am I doing? That one. That one's gonna... No, not playback speed. We want to hear the whole thing. Quality. There. Big. All of it. And then we're going to here. And then we're going to click this. Okay, let's hit it. Louder.
Mining is the foundation of everything in Eve and is becoming increasingly dynamic, rewarding, and fiercely contested.
At the end of Revenant, 5 factions seized control of the wormholes central to the Drifter crisis. These factions agreed to experiment aggressively on the hyperspace network and share their findings. But the experiments had unintended consequences.
The Catalyst expansion brings mysterious hyperspace fractures, rich with a powerful new ore, igniting a resource rush.
Hyperspace fractures have begun to form in waves, exposing unusual asteroids made of something entirely new to the denizens of New Eden, prismaticite ore.
Prismaticite is mined from a new kind of asteroid that is only partially phased into the universe. A fracture is traveling along a large rift in space, and as the latent asteroids pass through it, they become breached, and then they're available to mine. Phase fields are rare and extremely lucrative sites that can be found in low-sec and null-sec.
You go out and you find these hyperspace fractures in space. You scan them down, you warp in, and there's valuable ore just waiting to be seized.
Once the site has been scanned down, the race is on to recover as much prismaticite as possible. The sites themselves will last for several days, and prismaticite will be available to be mined at different periods during that time.
The kicker is that the clock is ticking. After a while, the sites will start broadcasting their location to everyone in the area, and even if nobody finds you, the fracture is going to start to collapse. So you got to get in, get the goods, and get out. These sites are designed to make piloting industrial command ships more engaging. You're actively managing the process, you're making decisions about when to commit, what to prioritize, and when to cut and run. You're the cornerstone of the whole operation, and you've got to stay engaged the entire time. We're trying to inject unpredictability into mining. Phase fields can create moments where these crazy valuable sites just appear and you have to make a call. Do we drop everything and go for it? Is it worth the risk?
Prismaticite is a brand new ore in Eve, and it's doing something we've never done before. Prismaticite doesn't give you a fixed, predictable output. When you reprocess it, you'll get a random mineral in a random amount. Think of it as a roll of the dice, a chance to strike big on something valuable. This new system adds a layer of excitement and unpredictability to mining. You can try your luck when reprocessing, or if you prefer more control, you can still follow the reactions route for a guaranteed result. Because this is the first ore using this new approach, we wanted to make it special, literally the most valuable ore in the universe. But herein lies the question. How do we make the most valuable ore in a universe where players or the market decide what's valuable? Well, prismaticite's value comes from not what it is, but what it could be. You get to decide what mineral to convert it into, whenever you want, giving you a flexible...
You gotta be kidding. What the...
that keeps its value no matter what the market does.
What's happening?
Initially, the mining efficiency from the asteroids will be poor, but if you deploy a phased anchor and power it with enough industrial command ships, you can temporarily phase in the asteroid. When phased in, the asteroid can be exploited at full efficiency, and much more prismaticite is recovered per cycle. When the breached asteroid leaves the fracture or is mined out, the asteroid will collapse and no longer be accessible. It's also important to note that the phased anchors carry a limited number of activations and they're not scoopable, so remember to bring a few with you.
What I think players are going to enjoy the most is the chaos. Like, you find a site that someone has abandoned with a phase anchor still sitting there. Do you use it, or do you set an ambush? The PvPers are going to be all over these sites too, because once the sites go public, they know exactly where to find active mining ops with all these crazy valuable ships on grid. So yeah, the disruption to routine, the meaningful risk, and the potential for everything to go sideways, that's what's really cool about it.
With the Catalyst expansion, we're focusing on making mining feel smoother and easier to understand.
Mining in EVE Online has always been the cornerstone of the game. Our goal is to make the moment-to-moment mining experience feel more engaging and immersive. We want to help new players gain mastery by making it easier to understand the mining environment quickly at a glance.
The new UI and in-space overlay will give you a color-coded indication of the ore left in asteroids, ice, and gas clouds. This offers a real-time, more responsive information on what's happening in every cycle. The ore industrial command ships will also be able to give everyone in the fleet the effects of a mining scanner. We want to empower you with the information you need to make confident choices when you're mining.
Mining Crit brings a new sparks to EVE's mining gameplay. Now each mining laser cycle is faster and has a chance to score a critical success, giving you a bonus yield and exciting visual and audio cues to mark the moment.
We are surfacing valuable info directly in the 3D scene to improve decision-making. Accompanied with enhanced audio and visual feedback, the mining experience feels more alive.
We've also added a shortcut for you to instantly compress all ore in cargo. A small addition, but it will make your life easier.
The new overlay brings such a fresh sense of clarity and impact. It is more modern, more focused, and it really transforms how you read and react to what's happening in space.
You can also instantly see the state of your mining cycle, understand what's going on, and make decisions that feel meaningful in the moment. It's a big step towards making mining not just functional, but also visually satisfying and immersive.
We're looking forward for you to experience mining in a completely new light.
Okay, I don't know why the volume bar would just go down every, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. That was weird. But then again, that's my setup. Apparently, the PIP way I picture-in-picture thing I did with the browser there is not really working, turns out. Anyways, oh shoot, did I? No. Oh, I did change the size of the browser. I should not have done that. Oh, God. Okay, does it fit? Yeah, it fits again. I messed around. That's bad. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Back to here. So I heard low sec and null sec for the new mining sites. That's pretty much it. So, no high sec sites. They're not in wormhole space either, which kind of makes sense because you can rush there, right? Reasonably easy, right? Mining is not AFK. Well, these sites, there will still be the other sites. Maybe there will be a module where you can turn off the crits, so you can go AFK for 10 minutes before you have to compress and not suddenly have a full hangar, a full mining hold. Yeah, they definitely want more people mining or something. We'll have to wait and see. You heard gankers get your miners here, pretty much. Highsec gets Umbra and Kernite, yes. Okay, let's actually read through the blog. There's probably maybe some more details in it. Okay, enter the rift, reap the rewards. In the wake of the Drifter Crisis, aggressive experimentation by this emergent power blocks has triggered the formation of hyperspace fractures across New Eden. So this is the continuation. Is that tied to that device in the drifter holes? You know, this little pipe-like thingy that was not active when the previous drifter story sort of paused? Maybe. With the new mining destroyers, there would be more ganking options for Winter Nexus. Yeah, as well, right? Highsec miners will be mining for pennies now. Who knows? The question also is how many of these will be around, right? At any given time. I would expect these to be rather rare, as in there will not be 20 of them up at the same time everywhere. Otherwise, yeah, where would you go, right? Each site comes with a Moloch PPC, alright. The reveal phased these rifts reveal phased asteroids rich with prismaticite, a new, unpredictable, and immensely valuable ore that, when refined through standard methods, yields random minerals. By using reactions to process it, however, you have control over the outcome. This versatility makes prismaticite the most valuable ore ever seen in the cluster. Accessing these sites requires precision and nerve. Deploy new mobile phase anchors to phase in the asteroids, then move quickly, because the fractures are always in motion. Use the brief window they provide to access phased asteroids and the prismaticite they contain. Bring an industrial command chip to maximize yield, but be warned, the rewards are great and the risks are as rich. No, wait. So are the risks, as rich opportunities attract hunters. I mean, not the first, what was it, 20 hours? The first 20 hours, nobody would know unless they happen to see you in space and combat probe you down. And after that, the site's going to be announced, something like this. You love that a ping goes out? Yeah, the ping is great, right? Okay, where and how to find these sites? Phased fields can be found in low-sec and null-sec and must be scanned with probes as they are not visible on the overview at first. Okay, lifetime and pacing. A phased field will last around 40 hours in all. Each field contains 4 phased asteroids as well as regular ones. Efficiency and power. Until you deploy a mobile phase anchor within 50 kilometers of the phased asteroids, and supply it with enough energy, they are only mineable at 10% efficiency. Any combination of 1 Rorqual, 2 Orcas, or 3 Porpoises can supply the required energy. Activation cadence. After 60 seconds of charging, the asteroid phases in to 100% efficiency for several minutes, then phases out again. Charges and loss. Mobile phase anchors are not scoopable, have 10 activations. Oh, they have limited activations. And cost around 5 million ISK each, so it is a good idea to bring multiples. Public reveal. After 20 hours, about 20 hours after they've been scanned down, the site spawns a beacon that appears on all overviews, and it becomes discoverable on the star map. Late stage jackpot. The last 2 phased asteroids containing the largest amount of prismaticite won't activate until the site is globally visible. And we have the PvP magnetism that causes. Once public, hunters know exactly where valuable mining ops and expensive ships are located, so you can expect ambushes and brawls. Or people just mine for the first 20 hours and then just GTFO. Because it's not worth it. Comes down to how valuable the ore is you can get out of these, right? During the last 2 rocks spawn times. What if nobody scans it down? Then they spawn a Moloch BPC, Shogun. But it's that one cannot be scanned down, so it's lost forever. I think it turns into a Moloch BPC. They had to go somewhere, right? Mining refined. The wording. Mining is getting more responsive, more tactical, and more rewarding than ever before. Faster mining cycles. Faster mining cycles can make the process more efficient, dynamic, and satisfying. Regular ore mining lasers and strip miners will have 4 times shorter cycles with proportional reductions in yield per cycle, capacitor use, and mining crystal volatility damage. And this means you'll have the same yield over time and more feedback. Mining crits. Critical mining hits bring the thrill of anticipation to every cycle, offering bonus yields on successful strikes. Oh, we're going to be there every 15 seconds we get a hit. Oh, shit. New revenue stream for Erst. Scanning then down, selling the information. Yeah, while I'm live on stream, right, Alex? Mm-hmm. What if nobody cares about the type of mining? I mean, Nagar Yuna, it all comes down to how much you can get out of it. If the sites are super valuable, there will be people risking it. It's a risk versus reward thing. We'll have to wait and see. The way this sounded, by the way, earlier is... Where's the anchoring thingies? So you deploy this thing, it charges for 60 seconds, and then it phases in the asteroid for several minutes. I wonder what that means. And then phases out again. So you might actually bring the expensive ships. Well, I mean, Porpoise is not that expensive, but maybe you'll bring the Rorqual in for 60 seconds and then GTFO, bring it back in when it's needed again. I don't know. Maybe also, combining it with the compression cycle you wanna do to lower the risk. Chaos, thanks for the raid. I think, yeah, there was a raid. Shout out, go check out Chaos's channel. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, obviously Mobius, the site only works if it is enough value for taking the risk to go in. And at the end of the day, that's an easy fix, right? Just add more value if people are still not okay of risking things. Several you would imagine isn't going to be as high as 10 or 15. I think they're not sure yet about this. I would expect maybe 5. What would make sense? I mean, if you do this, as in, it phases out again, you want to give the ships who are phasing these in time off-grid. Otherwise, you would just have them just stay there all the time and keep the thing charged. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Then again, I say I probably won't be able to do this sort of things. Maybe we can join a Tudor's low sec mining. I don't know. Star must align very nicely for this to be content on the stream, but we'll have to see. Laser cycle is like 3 minutes. A laser cycle. What do you mean by a laser cycle? They just have shortened a lot. So even the strip miner cycles are cut in a quarter now, right? So it's going to be much faster. Well, it's going to be interesting to see. You know what we could do? Once the thing gets pinged, or pinged as in just revealed on the map, we could put a camera there to just see what's going on in terms of mining / attacks or whatnot. We will need a... What's the name of these again? Do they have a specific name? Rift. Mining rifts? We will have a mining rift watch camera somewhere we can pull up during streams. Do the critical hits apply to gas? I think not. Hawk Ward. They mentioned specifically ice and ore for the critical hits, not gas. Nude in local don't undock unless it's Erst cam, right? Okay, let's go down. Where were we? Faster mining cycles, mining crits. Okay. Critical mining hits bring the thrill of anticipation to every cycle, offering bonus yield on successful strikes. These bonus strikes do not reduce the remaining ore in the asteroids. Skills and modules will improve the odds and increase the excitement. Mining UI UX improvements. The mining interface has been reworked with clear real-time data and a cleaner presentation integrated into the space scene itself, which is super cool. You can now see how much space you have left in your mining hold in space on your ship HUD. As in, it's very small, but we saw it on the test server, right? I could actually pull up the thing I recorded 2 weeks ago or something. And thanks, 3 Elohim, for the follow there. Erst has conceded. Wait, what? What did I do? AFK EVE mining content on Twitch. No. I said during a live stream, the Disco. I will not do 24/7 Rift cam. Somebody is going to do this shit, right? Because if there's a lazy way to leech something, people will do it. Yeah, I call it. The mining Rift cam on Twitch is going to happen. Couldn't you track the ore hold already? Could you? I don't think so. Could you? I mean, you could have an alarm when it's almost full, like something like that, right? When I did my testing, what is the distance the spatial sphere travels? Is it 8,000 kilometers or something? Oof, I did not really do the math there. And hello Elohim in chat. Welcome. How can you get a code that gets 100,000 skill points? It should be 1 million, and there's the body link in chat. Cheers. Thanks for asking. You get 10 times that. Are you just starting with EVE, Elohim? So you could track it with... You had to set the ore hold as a primary. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Cool. Well, but not in space, right, Stinson? Like in 3D and stuff. That was not a thing. Okay. A new hotkey will allow you to compress all ore. That's amazing stuff, right? The little icon next to the capacitor would show it. Okay. You could set that on the mining hold. I didn't know that. Okay. So a new hotkey will allow you to compress all ore, ice, and gas in your hold, bringing more efficiency to your ops. All corvettes and bonus mining ships will get a built-in mining survey with the new expansion. An in-space overlay will be added showing you color-coded values for asteroids, ice, and gas when your surveyor is upgraded through a module or command burst from fleetmates. You will see the total value, helping you make more informed decisions. There's the ping. Yay! Or industrial command ships will be able to grant fleet-wide upgraded mining surveyor functionality with their mining form and bursts. Then we have high-sec mining sites with new visual updates, and the return of an anomaly site. And the return of anomaly sites bring Umber and Kernite back to high-sec. Complete them for a rare chance at high-sec mining escalations. I wonder if this is as rare as the Moloch VPC. I think this is the new metric we compare things to in terms of probability, right? That it has a probability of 3 Moloch BPCs or something. Okay, or use your scan probes to discover hidden mining sites with valuable ore. Moloch trauma, it's somewhat having an effect, right? Low-sec, null-sec ones will suck. I mean, not for the big blocks. I guess the big blocks can... If that rock is worth it, right? Big blocks will have some sort of a drifter rock umbrella response or something. Wasn't the Moloch BPC pretty common for everyone? I don't know, Marv. So no one is mining in low-sec? We'll have to wait and see, right? no bubbles there, so. Alright, all mining missions are getting a visual overhaul, and the ISK and LP rewards for level 1 and 2 are being increased by 50%. Everybody go get mining! That could be the 50 LP share. You just mine with 10 accounts to progress the monthly track. Mining mutaplasmids. Mutate your mining modules and drones for unique effects. Mining mutaplasmids introduce risk and reward to industry fittings, letting you push your yield and efficiency to unpredictable extremes. Oof. Stay tuned. Okay, wait. Make sure you tune into the CCP TV at 1500 UTC on November 6th. That's Thursday. For a stream that dives deeper into the mining changes coming with the expansion. I think we should be able to raid into this and watch together. Also watch out for another In Focus video and blog next week, which will dive into the new ships, 2D map and carrier changes in Catalyst. Okay, we have a little information crumb next week as well. So what did we learn? The fancy sites, low sec, null sec. I think that was the additional info we got, right? The rest we somewhat know or deducted already. Deduced? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, what did I miss? What's with ice mining? Ice mining will also have crits. That's my understanding. Major part of the expansion excludes high sec. I mean, rework of mining missions, Umber and Kernite back in high sec, escalation in high sec for mining. I wouldn't call it exclude. There is something. But you can obviously not put the main value into high sec, or how about the rift? Ooh, what if you spawn these rifts in high sec as well, and make grid null sec rules? No Concord. Huh. That could be... What would happen there? I have a hard time... I don't know. That would be an interesting experiment, I guess. No one would do them, you think? What if you have a grid in high sec that has null sec rules for super valuable stuff? I do find that a rather interesting question. It will be a way easy to gank. I mean, it's gonna be the same for everybody, you know? Like Pochman. No, Pochman is a whole bunch of systems, but a nullsec grid in highsec systems for a super valuable stuff. I really wonder what meta would build around this. You would rather have a suspect flag instead? And then you can't do bubbles. It's kind of boring. In Pochman, you cannot form in the same system with freighters from Cheetah. Yeah, you can't. It won't meta. It would meta. It always metas, no matter what you put into the game. There's going to be a meta for it. Even if it's like, yeah, we are not going there. That's a meta too. All right. Next. What are we doing? We read the whole thing. Yes, we did. And what else happened? We will follow up on the Drifter story arc as well in a sec, but let me get my scout ready first to move some valuables so I can also fulfill the giveaways today. Null blocks are way more organized versus anything in high sec. See, that's what I would find interesting about this Shampax. What if there's something really super valuable You think the nullsecers would actually form something to reap the rewards from highsec as well? And then we can kill them on the way there because they're all war decked and whatnot. They already do, yeah, but not in that scale. Anyways, it clearly could be something interesting, in my opinion. They couldn't sign no end shit though, right? Or would that be part of? I don't know. Let's leave it be. Let me not design any game features. It's gonna just mess up everything. If yeah, all depends on the value, Nixie. Why would you move your body if there's no point to it, right? I do understand. Ship's back. Let's dock. Wait a second. Can't you make... What happens during an insurgency when a low-sec system gets a lot of suppression? Does it also increase the security level of it? No, talking suppression, not corruption. So corruption makes potentially high-sec systems having low-sec rules. But what the other way around? It remains normal? So suppression does not increase the security status or the rules. Okay, I was just thinking, what about if an insurgency system, you know, a low-sec one, with one of these rifts gets suppressed and then high-sec rules? That would be kind of funny, although that's not part, or not how it works. So, let's skip that. Nothing increases the security status. Ooh, why do I have 200 million in this ship? Well, here we go. Let's give that to our buddy. Then get into a little scout. Where are we here in Heck? No, I think I'll go from Chida with this. Do I have any implants? Nope. What would cause you to get the Eden com buff in zone? Eden com is 10% mining, yeah, and stuff. Sorry. Not sure I understand the connection there. Have I published a CSM voting list this year? I do. Hold on, I'll give you the link. On YouTube was where that question originated. There you go. And greetings, Innominators. Welcome to the stream. Event is over. Yes, it is. Other than the cleaning up part. So we're gonna... Oh, wait. Actually, we had a raid, right? Chaos is... He seems to have left. Erst once nullsec zones in highsec. Now you're glad no CSM run for Erst? Not zones, just super valuable stuff where the rules are different on grid. I mean, we kind of have... You could call the Abyssal Artifact recovery with that sphere that disables your warp. Something like that, but Concord will still arrive, so... Or the storms. The storms don't change the rules. Not really. Okay. I am not in Chida yet, because Self-destruct. You basically want mining proving grounds. Why not, right? But not instanced or something. In space, everybody can warp there at any time. These zones are called drifter wormholes. Now you're not in the same system anymore. You jump. It's kind of like, I don't know. Whatever. Let's move on. Clearly an undercooked idea, obviously. So we need... Ooh. Why do I have a golem here? I just found a golem. Cool. Create contract. The things you find on a Tuesday afternoon. Can we use this as a scout? That could probably work. It's up 4 second line. Ah, good enough. Probably misspelled this one, right? No, I didn't. Wow. Alright. I need to scout for reasons. We'll bring it there and then we'll check. You take care, Dr. Afsan. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. And greetings, Indica. Greetings, Night Hunter as well. Alright, so we will have to read up on... Where's the Drifter story thingy? That one. So, a week ago or so, the lore part of probably what connects to the Drifter or these ore rifts has been published. So we'll go through that in a second as well. After I did the dangerous jump with my hauler. It's the second day of OK Music. What's going on? What do you mean? We have a... What was it? R&B playlist, I believe. Ish. I do these occasionally. So yesterday was funk, today's R&B. Which days you don't like? Windside. Hello, Wimashin. Elevator ones. I don't know. You guys are weird with the elevator pitch. You can play any kind of music in the elevator. This one would work fine for a longer ride. I mean, the ships kind of look like drifty, the new ships, Lotus Space. Okay, we would be coming from... I actually don't know which gate that would be coming from. Okay, I lied. I kind of know which gate I'm coming from. But you don't. Launching the other account. Can we call it Skyhook music to fit the Eve theme? That's gonna be a very long ride though, Nixie. And the whole arrival on the ground might not be very pleasant. If we take Vanguard as an example. Okay, so grid is clear. We are going to do what? This one. Who did I get a Moloch BPC in Karga? No, not really. I just need some eyes for my hauler. Guess we can put it on stream though. Yeah, that should work. Hauler bottom right. I'm just. Yesterday I had a decision to make. Either I bring this stuff to Chita, or I'm gonna babysit it for another 40 jumps to pick up the rest. Decided to bring it to Chita, then I was like, yeah, you know what, 1800 Eve time is probably not a good idea to jump into Amazon. So I didn't. Right now it looks very clean though, so let's have it. Only 2 people got a Moloch, or 2 people we know of, Quake. Eve Vanguard is still cooking. Yeah, early access will be summer 26. At least that's what they said. Oh no, wait. Oh. What did I just do? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Eve Vanguard? Summer? I think they said early access. I'm actually pretty sure. Early access for Eve Vanguard. Summer 26. And Dark Sand. Okay, I'll just move on. Thanks for the support though. Okay, this looks fine. Let's go. Guess we'll leave this guy here for a sec. We might come back. Your estimated net worth has gone up 22 billion this month. Wow. That was a pretty good event. Yeah, for some it was extremely lucrative. I should have sold the boxes. Oh well, next time. Hello, Alien. $470 stream streak. Alright, Bernard noted. I saw it. I may remember it. We'll find out on Sunday. That's a lot. I mean, it's 5 more than last week, right? Ish. I also get pings from Twitch. In regards to stream streak, when I saw that for the first time, I was like, huh? Why? Wait a second. So it says this. 149 viewers are at risk of losing their streaks with your channel. Post stories and clips from your live stream to help save their streak. Nope. No? Why? Yeah, you know, I'm not really helpful, I guess. I'm not the typical social media clip kind of guy. It is what it is. Erst is refusing to help. False engagement. Oh, God. We make awesome clips. Who is we? I'm not part of that, am I? Instadoc. Let's go. Cloak, and we should be good. Thanks for being not the normal Twitch guy. Is there? Anyways, let's move on. You had a message about saving your stream on a stream you had just been watching for 5 hours. Okay. Erst is not helpful and anti-null block. No, I'm not anti-null block. Never said anything like that. I just don't think they need additional votes. They got them anyways. That's not anti. That's just realistic. Stating facts. Ooh, look at all these shiny machinas. And I just docked with... Where's my cargo? What the fuck? What did I do? I did not have wine yesterday. Where's my cargo? What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. No. Where did I... Oh, okay, I know what happened. So yesterday off stream, I was like, no. I'm going to bring this to Chida first. Before I go pick up more. And then I was like, oh no, I'm not going to do it with the scout. Then I took out everything from cargo and was ready to run the blockade runner for the other round and bring the rest here. And then I forgot that that was the plan. Yeah, well. Don't play off streamers. You definitely need somebody to supervise this. Whatever it is. Well, here we go. A good thing my scout is still there, so... I knew it. Right. Let's go. This could have been a very disappointing... That was bait. Yeah, let's call this bait. Muzurana, I tried hard. They didn't fall for it. Yes, that was totally intentional. It was a good trial run, yeah. The space works. Micro warp drive works. Everything is good. Clip what? No! Don't... This is not good. Oh, the fit is not shared. Shouldn't be. Okay, let's try this again with cargo. We know it works as a dry run, sort of. Stupid. What was the reason? I had plans which were other than the things I thought they were. Nickpaw, that's pretty much it. This is practice for the hauling missions? Yes. I just wanted to see if it's doable. Turns out, it is. You created a ship with a fit to a remote location? Or you carted one, okay. To a remote location for the event. Got there. And they had the fit, but no haul-in cargo. Oh. Scotch tape, roaming observer. Let's go. Alright, at least I got my well, scout ready. The tornadoes are not at the gate, so we're good. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm empty, right? Ah, boy. Stupid. What do you do with all the Tristans you got? I did get all the modules out of it. Might just trash them. Today you were doing something simple and stupid at the same time. Taking a coal and not seeing the saber on a trackball. Lost the whole art. Oh, don't do two things at the same time, right? Alright, we are going to dock here, which is where I put all the things I wanted to actually bring. Well, let's try this again. We could give all the Tristans to Mike. Yeah, Mike for CSM. Could do faction warfare, yeah. Some of them are in heck, kind of close to low sec. And yeah, thanks for the clip there, Bernard. Saving people's watch streaks. Good stuff. Alright, here we are. 3.6 billion. That was supposed to be in there. It is now. Next. Second chance for the gankers. They know exactly what I'm gonna do now, right? An industrial Sino is up in Amazon. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? How did I do on my Moloch loot boxes? I have a clean slate, clean conscience. Sorry, I did not take any Moloch from anyone. Are we good? Ish. I don't know. Somewhat. Yeah. I reckon we're good. Made it. Again. So good. I brought the ship and the loot. Win-win. You were thinking I could have loaded the stuff into my scout? Not really. It's 6,300 cubic meters. That's a lot of entries in the asset list. Yeah, we gotta go clean this up. That's after me doing some transporting. So yesterday well, we also did some giveaways, right? So how much did I actually get? That's 1.6. What was yesterday? 3rd. Yeah, I think I gave away about 2 bill, so I had nothing on my wallet, more or less. And without the giveaways yesterday, I would have made, yeah, around 5 bill already, but just by selling the things along the way. And now we are shipping about 3.6 billion back to Chita, and that was about half of the event stuff, so I'm estimating around 10-12 bill in total of proceeds. Minus the 41 bill I lost not selling the boxes, yes. Now we just need to get off the gate in Yida, but we will, because there's just a divider. Insta-dock. Cloak. And we should be safe. This time with goods. So good. Oh, we even have some Balgorns and Kruors and Ashimu blueprints. It's gonna be glorious. And a metric crap ton of other things. I did save the sale tax on the boxes yet. I did not have this Isk leave the sandbox. I am part of the solution. You did 9 billion for the last 3 days scanning for 5 hours a day. That's actually not bad. Congrats. Alright, so load arrived. We didn't lose anything yet. Order by type. What are we going to do with this clutter now? Thanks for the follow, Ezla. Copy. Welcome to the channel. Tiny bit of salvage. Yay, 10 million isk. Boom. Oh, and then we have the beginning of the next faction box. Let's get a new faction box. Do I have an empty container? Small, giant, secure container. Set name, faction. Is there a way to just filter for faction stuff? Ooh, a ligature. That's a good start. Two consortiums. Any more? Is that it? That was all the faction things, I believe. Nope. Pitham. Thanks for the follow there. The Dead Bits, welcome to the channel. Oh, there's more. Yeah, now we got it. Let's sell this crap, I think. Oh, you can actually put meta faction in the search? Didn't know that's a thing. Nice. Okay, estimate 253, actual 195. Yeah, whatever. Just give me the money. Oh no, what, Stinson? What happened now? Pain. Well, you know, we made a choice. Look at this. Faction box is already at 800 mil. We're getting there. What else are we going to drop to the market right away? Guess the boosters will wait a bit. Oh, there's more. $600 million worth of skins. Boom. There were components in these as well, right? Not just the BPC. Or oh no, a skin in the BP. Yeah, alright. Well, don't watch this. This is sad. Imagine a Moloch BPC in an Ashimu crate though. That'd be cool. Maybe that's how it worked. Oh no, don't want that. You could sell the boxes. Why? Balgorn? Ironblood. Oh god, those are the shitty skins. Yeah. Let's put them on in a box of shame. Alright, anything I'm missing? Let's click. How much are these? 17 million a pop. Crimson Harvest Cerebral Accelerator crates. Basic. Potent. Extended. I think I lost disc on that one as well. Oh well. Let's get some more skins. And that's probably it. No. What is this? Okay, fireworks. T-shirt. I hope these Deathglow skins recover a little bit. No. A bouquet of flowers. An extendable plunger tool. The things you find. Capsuleer Day fireworks. Got a plant. Oh, that was the GM Week thing, I believe. Alright, we'll bring these for another round, I guess. Although, we'll see. Let's read up on the drifter situation. Am I cloaked? I am cloaked. Oof, the gate camp is in full swing now. At Hayakata Gate, there is a bunch of tornadoes just sitting in optimal range to, yeah, nuke something. Be careful. Some warped off, the others as well. Okay, gate is clear if you're jumping in from Hayakata. Some pots are there, well. Where is there? You love those little collectibles? I got some from previous Game Master Weeks, or how's it called? Game Master Weeks, yeah. GM Weeks. Now, this was the story bit that dropped 5 days ago about warnings that have been raised over drifter wormhole experiments, which again, the connection probably is these mining rifts that will pop up from November 18th are connected to these experiments. Check in-game channel. What did I miss? Do we know anything about this item? Oof, that was that dropped years ago in connection with the Triglavian story arc. I am not 100%. It's too long ago. I don't think it's something relevant for now. Okay, so the Enoikis Mapping Project, AMP, a Capsuleer-led initiative working with the Galenti Federation, has raised concerns over the experiments being carried out in occupied drifter wormholes. According to AMP, the occupiers' destructive testing of the drifter's hyperspace network threatens to destabilize New Eden. The AMP is dedicated to the simultaneous monitoring of every single system in Enoikis, also known as wormhole space. AMP is reporting increasingly erratic hyperspace telemetry readings inside the drifter wormhole systems. They have published findings that suggest that if the current testing continues unabated, it may have unpredictable and disastrous long-term effects all across New Eden. All across New Eden. Are the escalations for the high-sec sites going to be drifter related? I think I heard something about this. We don't know what they're trig related? Okay. So, well, doesn't make sense. Or the all across New Eden part, questionable, right? 5 factions occupied drifter wormhole systems after successfully pushing back the Drifters during last year's Drifter crisis. These factions are the Amar Empire, Kaldari State, Edencom, the Minmatar Republic, and Triglavian Collective. Since the end of the crisis, they have been experimenting on the Drifter artifacts within each system, most notably the massive pillar formations that were the nexus points of Drifter activity during the crisis' final stages. The exact nature of their research remains top secret, but it is known that the Drifters' hyperspace network has been a key focus for all 5 wormhole occupiers. Their intensive testing of the network is in line with the suggestions of the Drifter Wormhole Summit held in Cheetah 4-4 last year, at which delegates from all 5 occupying factions promoted destructive testing of the network. The AMP's founder and patron, Rizio Typho, has stated that they are growing ever more concerned that those effects might spill over to known space. Her concern has, however, been met with suspicion by the 5 occupying factions. Chairman Akimaka Saraki of the Kaldari State went as far as to accuse the AMP of being a puppet of the Galanti President Agard's failing administration, which is desperate to regain face after its failures in the race of the hives. Rizio has responded with a willingness to share data with any who pause their hyperspace network experiments immediately. Meanwhile, first signs have begun to emerge of practical applications for the research being carried out by occupying forces. Upwell, who have partnered with Edencom to assist in their research within the system of Sentinel, have reported that breakthroughs are being made, and they hope to showcase developments in the near future. So whatever is going to starts in Sentinel? Is that what I'm reading there? We should probably go check Sentinel. Where are the Galenti elections, CCP? What? Yeah, we need fresh elections there, Nixie. Hello, Sony. Then we have news in brief. Theologians collate. Okay, I cannot. Sani Sabic scriptures. Okay, Alliance tournament ends. Construction of Tusker pedestal in Monarch gets underway. Triglavian forces ignore communication attempts over activities in Azdaj Redoubt. That's one of the Drifter holes. Or announces new scholarship funds as part of increased research and development funds. Fraudulent Moloch blueprints seized in a DED warehouse raid. Probably 2, right? Order of Saint Tratremon practices cleansing burns of deactivated holoclones. Thucker Chief Enner Abel echoes the AMP concerns over dangers of Republic-backed experimentation in liberated Barbican. A Labour populist conference descends into chaos as anti-UNAT protesters storm stage. Skirmishes continue between Winter Coalition and the Initiative. Capsuleer ballots flood in as CSM voting begins. Yay! Slacking on the lore. Yeah, we need chaos for the lore part here, right? So the way this sounds to me is... Sentinel is going to be first. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on this, right? Greetings, Project Wimore. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And sorry, the lore bits with all the names and, yeah, special terms I'm not really qualified to actually pronounce, but I hope it was somewhat understandable. Why? Okay, I'm still here. I'm still here. That's a pretty nice conclusion. Where were we? Here, right. Lattice. Ooh. That's actually quite close. Alright, let's do a run on this side. Maybe not. Let's see what the Uezuro is kind of off the beaten path. Yeah, we'll see. We'll optimize the route and see what happens. What if we do a total route? That's going to be horrible, right? All of the lattices. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I think we cannot optimize more than that. 96 jumps. I wonder what this one is one of the main offenders. Let's remove this. That one sucks too. Tashmur, yeah, we were in Tashmurkin. Where is this? Conid. Alright, we'll remove that. Is this... Oh. No, oh, that's behind Onan. Ooh, yeah, I have a crap ton of things in this pocket. We're gonna clean this up. Yep, and these are gonna be later. Yeah, I found a pocket of loot. Let's go. 6 systems. Nice. Don't think we will need the camera in Amazon for now. No login rewards feels weird, right? Why are you even launching the game, Team Arakun? Oh, also we need to find out where to drop these. 10 jumps closest. I hope not. High-sec buyback is no longer a thing, but a couple of other entities have picked it up. Low disk space. I'm not sure how good this is for the seller. I think I made about 12 to 13 billion Timurakun during the event, minus the 40 I lost, give or take, not selling the boxes. So I'm in the minus of shoulda, woulda, coulda, wallet, ISK things. Not interested in subcontracting out this hauling? No. I mean, I have a blockade runner for reasons, right? Might as well use it. It may also help me not litter the space that much next time. Because I have to go through this. And hello, Lord Vrumdel. Welcome. Did a Tuesday stream, a little bit more space trucking and Outlook. That's what we did so far. Where's the trucking music? Ooh. Change of playlist? Nah, I'm good. We can't change that music right now. Wildport is happy with it. Hello PK, how's it going? I also need to run my avalanche one last time, and now that the... Well, actually in HiSec nothing changed running the avalanche. There was no 90% drop rate with this. Yeah, we'll probably run the avalanche. Do one final cleanup sweep of stand-up modules, the remnants of the strongholds that are no longer in HiSec. Epic Arc soon to reset on for the new one. The new one. The new one will be introduced November 18, right? Not sure what that has to do with reset. Epic Arcs reset 3 months after you've done them. So that's kind of individually. Is the music volume as high as usual? Seems quite low to you? Yeah. Pretty normal, I would say. Are you having a different headset or something, Wolfie? Just don't put too much in it, or you will slowly watch my avalanche die via Cenotaph. What was it? A Loki cannot... A single Loki cannot do enough, right? To keep it alive. I'm not doing an avalanche solo, that's not a thing. I always have my Logi Loki with it. My Logi Link Loki. It might slow them enough. I mean, they can just indefinitely throw these Xenotaphs at me. But at some point, it's just not going to be worth it for them anymore, right? Oh, I just realized something. I should probably not reveal my Loki until they started attacking, so I can make them lose more, because their initial calculation was wrong. Yep, that's how we're going to play it, unless they're watching, obviously. I just spilled the beans. Can I sell these here? Probably not. Nope. They would see me webbing it. Yeah, outbound they would see it, right? But they wouldn't know how many I have. Loki's, that is, right? We should just bring one more just to mess with them. Just add either a shield booster or remote rapid to the avalanche. My avalanche is brick tanked. And yeah, the Loki is the Weber / logistics, if need be. A Tristan support fleet. Alright, Xenotaphs do ignore resistances, good point. Hello, Xeno. Xenotaphs? Xeno? What just happened? My brain. Oh, half a bill. And the crew or BPC. Lucky me. Check. Next. Schenkler is looking for this command. Okay, you know what? We will just put an alias for that. I've had enough. Stream elements activity. A single logic can nullify a Xenotaph gang regardless of resistance. Okay. Yeah, the whole links wouldn't make any sense, right? But remote reps are great. The Moloch is a lie until CCP announces how many have dropped. Yeah, it is. Okay, exclamation mark we hype says the same now. As the skins command. Yeah, years later. Boxes still exist, so they can only say how many they have dropped so far. Yeah, again, I'm expecting some announcement in regards to these boxes at some point. Let's give it a week. One of the links gives raw HP. That makes sense. Isn't the what was it? The Xenotaph pots. I thought they do a percentage of your max health, or how does it work? I don't know how the pot works. It ignores the resistances, that I know. The dot does not care about resistances. And I thought it ticks harder the more HP you have. That's why they're so dangerous or something. There's a cap. Okay, so and the cap is what we basically need to rep. Obviously. Makes sense. Yes, I remember the Billionisk giveaway. It's a... The Cenotaph can do 1k DPS, well, plus whatever other weaponry they have fit, right? Oh, we got a bill in cargo already again. Nice. So Salatra says we can make it a bet. Salatra will donate the bill for a giveaway if CCP does make the change. So chat means no matter what? Why would I even state something if it were that easy? Okay, Salatra will take the bill. There is going to be a Billionisk giveaway no matter what happens. How boring. Oh, come on. Somebody clip that part Salatra is offering. No stakes betting, right? Can't even be called gambling anymore. Everybody wins no matter what. Stop helping Erst's wallet. What? So the Xeno pod is capped at 800 DPS or 0.8% of the HP. Whatever is lower, right? I hope I don't have ships here. Yeah. Should just be loot. Hello, Slims. Welcome everybody to the stream. We got 3 more pickups in this little high-sec island. And then I'll probably bring my scout to get my ship out. Yeah, that's a good idea. Everybody wins, yeah. Just either you or me get hurt wallet-wise. Ooh, 10 jumps, really? Okay, let's go. Blockade runners are such a convenient way of moving stuff. If you have insta-undocks and insta-docks for wherever you're going, there's almost no way they can get killed. The basic practice seems to have 4 Xenos. One uses the pot, the rest bump. The next one uses the pot until 3 have been used, which pops anything that has no reps. Usually even 3 bulkhead freighters. Alright. Well, we are prepared for that situation with the Loki. Okay, I mean, Bobo, that's if you get distracted or, yeah. If you're not paying attention, it doesn't matter why. Right? The increased drop chances are gone as well, yeah, Dougie. They were turned off at downtime. So you can undock the expensive stuff again, Dougie. Oh, you were on the killing part. Or side of loot drop increases. Hope you made some ISK. Winter Nexus did not have increased drop rates, no. The initial installment of the Winter Nexus was the most lucrative event so far in EVE, though. Kind of. The following years, though, it didn't feel that way anymore. Wasn't the loot pinata like the first year. You made other people some ISK. You're sad for them now. Okay. Alright, last 2 pickups. You made about 5 billion in 12 hours doing the event track with the biocybernetic sites. The threes, okay. Man, the one thing that bugs me is not even the Moloch BPC, it's the fact that I have not seen a single tractor unit, as in MTU, the mobile one, not the modules. I would have wanted one, but it did not come to fruition, that wish. You got the MTU? Nice one. That's a nice looking station. Oh, I missed it. Oh, where's my scout? 5 jumps out. You know what I would really like? Is a statistic. Sometimes the shuttle did have some nice drops as well. And I would like to have a statistics on how much value was lost by not shooting the shuttles, as in basically shaming us AFK Tristan spinners. How much value was lost by not looting the shuttles? Alright, 1.5 bill. Where can I go sell these thingies? Three jumps. What does that mean? Oh, well, it's in the pocket. Nice. Wait, what about these? Oh, okay, those are the problem. That's just 260 mil. Yeah, we'll get the 800 sold. And then we'll go back with the loot to Jeddah. The loot from the Tristans was very poor. The whole track, doing a track with the Tristan gave me about 250 million loot in total. So 45 sites by... No, 250 by 45 sites. What's that? Yeah, about 5-ish million per. Hello, Brain. Welcome. Or Brian. You sold the first 2 MTUs you found, and they were 2 billion. Now you're keeping the rest. Yeah, you just want to wait for the ISK to go up, or the value to go up again. Because rare, right? Brain is right? Okay. I'm bad. I'm as bad as lead speak as I am at memes. I believe somebody posted a meme at work in the toilet. I'm not kidding. And there was like... I don't really understand. Oh, God, I'm not even sure I want to share this because it could mean something really dumb. So the meme said, or whatever, the thing with the... There was a Lord of the Rings character depicted on that thing, and that guy made like this sort of thing. Or like that. I don't know. Or like that. This gesture. And it said, one does not only not wash their hands. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Boromir? Is this a known meme or something? So somebody printed this in color and taped it at the wall of the toilet for whatever reason. This is very known? Okay, so I just suck at this, I guess. Ooh, nice planet. I see. I'm just too old for these sort of things, I reckon. One does not simply walk into Mordor as the original? Okay. I see. Cool. We are living in a world with endless possibilities and... Wait, the buy orders are bigger here? Apparently. Nice. Done. Yeehaw. We're back to 4 bill. And we're gonna bring back this one to Yida, and then that's it for the space trucking. For now anyways. Hello, Alistair. Yeah, the reckoning, right? That's pretty much what I'm saying. Was the toilet meme in German? No, it was in English. It said one does not simply wash his hands. That was the phrasing. Implying something silly, I reckon. Okay, we're gonna go and check on and in. Actually, probably even inbound. We're coming from there. Do implants drop with the corpse? No longer, Caesar. That stopped from downtime today. It means wash your hands. Yeah, but what does the hand gesture imply? I mean, it has to be something silly, right? One sec. Very good. Yeah, it's the gesture he makes in the... Why is there an Arazu now? Oh, wow. We just found... What? The timing is glorious. We just found an Arazu. Although there's no such thing as an insta-lock Arazu. That's just not how it works. Well, we'll do a detour warp and hope to cloak up. There we go. Oh, a Loki also spawned. Shit's heating up. Let's go check the nonny side of things. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is 20 years old at this point, right, Lotus? Jeez. I feel older now, even. Nonny. We're going through Nonny, Windside. The music is fine now. It was the song? My levels look exactly the same like before. Maybe it was just not a very saturated track, or however you want to call it. Oh well. Okay, let's go dock up. The Scout, I think we're good for now. They're filming a new Lord of the Rings? Really? I haven't heard of that. Hello, SCV. No, I have not read the books. 10. I have not been reading books for like 20-ish years. And somehow I think I should feel bad about it, but I just refuse to. Nah. It won't be a remake. That wouldn't make any sense, right? Not reading... Okay, I wouldn't call that reading books, Windside. That's just reading a couple of pages of a children's story. It's not really the same thing. Can I read, though? Somewhat. They remake films with the latest actors to sell it to the current generation who won't watch old films. I mean, I think in terms of visuals, Lord of the Rings probably did age quite well. I mean, yeah. It's not sci-fi, so should be fine, right? Those hobbits are old now. Why read yourself if you have bots that read it for you? Yeah. Read what in Japanese, by the way? So The Hunt for Gollum is gonna be the movie. Comes out in 2027. Ooh, that's close. I do not read any questions in Japanese, by which Disney had to redo stuff because of copyright laws. All right. Okay, we're back with another load. Not the mother load though, I say sold like half of it. Yep. Who needs reading when you can just learn everything from YouTube shorts these days? Yeah, this is a dangerous thing. The YouTube shorts doom scrolling, right? Cheers, Aslan, whatever that means. You need reading to prevent dumbification. Didn't we doom scroll Jack Norris jokes back in the day? Isn't that the same thing? Doesn't make it better that we actually had to read them, I guess. I do not speak Japanese, Aslan. I do not. Hello, Nil Vector. How's it going? Greetings, Ridovix. Welcome to the stream. We have apparel, which is worth nothing. Imagine one day we will be able to use all these things on our Vanguard clones. And then this box is gonna go from 10 bill to... I'm gonna be a freaking trillionaire. Selling men's virtuality biotechnician codes. Because... Can you actually... Oh, you can look at it. Cool, I guess. Looks like an Estero skin. The orange one. I can open up a clothing store. Yeah, we have 200, no, almost 200 distinct items, including tattoos. Yeah, I don't know why I'm collecting these. You want to buy walking in stations? We might have it in Vanguard. Let Vanguard be the FPS module for EVE Online. And let me wear all these clothes. Please. It's not the same engine though, it's probably not going to be that easy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm collecting these. But just in case, you never know. Maybe one day you will be able to trade in some of these for Moloch BPC. You gotta be ready for everything in EVE. Anything. You sold your crate for 2.5 bill? Now that was a good decision, Nil Vector. I've opened 14 of them for no reason. Alright, we am I gonna move 500 million of clones or just dump it to the Cheetah market? I think I'll just dump it. Alright. Did that work? Yes, it did. For 500 million, I'm not gonna fly a ship to Delve NPC space. Yeah, if I were to drop this box, Code Jesus, it would probably sell way less. The apparel box, that is. Okay, what is this? Talisman, what does that do? Oof, crash. Apparently, okay. You opened 6 boxes. No guts, no glory. 3 Ashimu, 3 Kruger. Gut feels. Good job. Maybe the chances increased after downtime, where the event ended for Moloch drops. Who knows? There is an algorithm to psyop people into doom scrolling, while Chuck Norris was organic. What? I mean, there's social media is nowadays definitely built to make you keep scrolling. They make money while you are using the platform, right? So they need to increase the time spent on said platform. Skins. If you use an ad blocker, they make no money. Can you really block all the ads? What if the short itself is an ad for something? Your ad blocker isn't gonna do shit about that. The event ended without letting you claim the last daily login. I think you missed a day. I missed like 2 or 3, but the last rewards weren't that exciting anyway, so all good. Does Twitch teach streamers how to increase engagement? Yeah, sorry. I'm going to read this to you. You missed this. For about 2 weeks, Twitch is sending me these notifications. 149 viewers are at risk of losing their streaks with your channel. Post stories and clips from your live streams to help save their streak. They make me feel bad now. About you losing your watch streaks because I didn't do any clips and stories. It's just, I don't know. Save my streak. I'm not responsible for your stream streaks, is all I'm saying. Cheers. Yeah, shame on me. I know, I suck at this, man. I screwed your streak emotionally. I know I did. By not doing things right. How can I save your streak if you're not at home to watch this? You know, if the clip is hilarious enough, Boombastics, you might just go home early to not miss the next stream or whatever. I don't know what the the math is there. So Chanirak does not care about stream streaks. They turn in because of the content. I don't know. Some of us are collectors. You know, number go up. I'm one of them. I don't collect stream streaks though. However, I understand that this could be some bragging rights, or I mean, we even tie it to the end of week giveaway. But yeah, I feel like I don't understand that push from Twitch's side. It's kind of weird. But there we go. I do not understand many things. Maybe this will help people not here today. What did I do? For about 2 weeks, Twitch is sending me the... okay, cool. Yeah, oh, that's the meta outsy. Let's make a clip about this, right? The stream streak pressure on viewers is just as heavy. I know, right? Some Amazon executive decided this was the new way to drive engagement. It kind of ties into, you know, loss, obviously, and you don't want to lose. Even though it does not have a value, really, you still might care about it. I don't know. Gotta keep those dopamine hits coming. I do work for Bezos. Better keep that money rolling. Yeah, the reckoning, right? What shall I say? Don't waste your Prime. That way you can cost Bezos money. He doesn't need your Prime money for Twitch. Just don't let it get to waste. Use your Primes. They're doing it too ham-fisted, Salatra. Yeah, if you need to tie something to this. I mean, right now, stream streaks are just bragging rights at the end of the day, right? It's hilarious they paywall the rewind feature. What do you... Oh. Yeah, they added the rewind feature, right? I mean, you can kind of do that manually, Nixie, for free. It's, yeah, I would say they paywall the convenience, but you can always rewind an active stream. You just go to the videos, about videos or videos link of the channel, and then you see the current stream. You click it from there, and then it's kind of like a VOD where you can go wherever you want. Unless they remove that now, that they have the rewind feature. We need something to do after AI robots take over our jobs. Stream streaks are a thing. Imagine one day your stream streak will be registered on the blockchain, and you can sell it, buy it. So you just used the rewind and it worked for you? I mean, you're a sub, Nebu, that's why. Somebody, or maybe somebody gifted you a sub. Probably Piper Pedro is responsible for your rewind feature. Yeah, there you go. What happened, Wolfie? Did I miss something? Did I say something dumb? Entirely possible. Okay, we are going to switch to our main now. I owe you 500 mil for the daily raffle. We haven't done that one yet. Exclamation mark raffle. Half a bill. Now that I got the ISK. Good luck. And then we'll figure out what's next. The thing guy uses the stream streak to power, or stream streak power to freeze the streamer for 10 seconds. Ooh. Rewind is fun when you misclick adjusting the volume and suddenly have a deja vu. Oh. TTL Tykos. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. I had to go there with selling the streak on the blockchain. Okay, that one was making Wolfie breathe heavily, I guess. Absolutely, Alvaret. You gotta spend that money, right? There are more efficient blockchains nowadays, though. It doesn't necessarily have to be power. You had a deja vu when I did the same cargo run twice. That actually happened, though. Although not exactly the same way was a run. They were two different runs, really. Axiom, thanks a lot for 2 months of support. Welcome again to the sub club. 500 million is up for grabs. Thanks for the follow. Love, hate. I think that was the lead speech. And good luck, Morinoka. Thanks for the prime. Yeah, you take care, Stream DRB. Caroline did just announce a ad hoc flight in Tutors for Saturday, 1830 Eve time. Don't miss out. Sorry, thanks for the support. Thanks for the prime. And greetings, Dodger. Closing the raffle in 20 seconds. The daily 500 million-esque coming up. She's doing a birthday celebration that day. Oh, I haven't read the whole post. It was kind of a wall of text there. Oh yeah, birthday. Stream indeed. Piper Pedro. Thanks for the bits. Oh, are we playing Train? No, my wallet is okay. Mad Cat. Thanks for the support with a tier 2 there. 5 seconds left on the raffle. 2, 1. Done. That was a close one. Melvin Mafia, but you are in, and here we go. Oh, this is a perfect time for the train to stop. Exactly 1 level completion, which is 1 spin on a normal wheel. Nothing wasted. Clean slate. Russell, Utah, or UTA. Congrats, are you there? Half a bill coming your way. What was this R-type? R-type? Did I miss something? Russell is here. Perfect. You saw him go to the toilet? Well, he brought his mobile, apparently. Russell just typed from the toilet. Even has an in-game name. Let's send DS. There you go. Congrats. Absolutely, Kyle. We gotta be on top of things here. This is... I keep you informed. That's what I try. You took the laptop. Hi, Russell. Priorities, right? Oh, sorry. The giveaway looked like an old game from the ZX Spectrum called R-Type. I do not know that game, but cool. You think Russell is printing the Lord of the Ring meme on the door now? To not forget washing hands and stuff? That sounds like a plan. Okay. So the R-Type is the classic side-scroller. I don't think I've ever... Well, I never had a ZX Spectrum. Never was able to have my hands on any of them. Okay, that was... Oh, shoot. When you finish a giveaway and then the charging gets to 100%. What a timing. Let's see how many spins we have. 2 minutes to go, and then we will address this as well. Now, back to the main. What am I even going to do now? Event ended. What do, FC? I don't want to do missions right now for the dailies. Oh! I think we gotta go check on... There should be another PI load available to get some more money into the wallet. Now we wait for the mining update. As in just sit here and wait. Homefronts? Oof. Assembling my team for Homefronts right now would be painful. They're all over the place. I will do that off stream. Get everybody back together. When does the winter event start usually? The in the first week of December, I believe, good feels, give or take. It's going to be a month-long thing, or at least it somewhat was the last years. What I really want to do is play PAX Day. Wolfie, not true. Right now, well, I'm not going to do it, no worries. I would really like to play Arc Raiders. But I don't have time for it. And I need to get my mining skill in PAX Day to level 20, so... It's not like I want to do this, I feel like I have to. If you understand. Wolfie, you of all people should understand this conundrum, right? Okay, let's see what we got. This makes sense. Ooh. Oh, I even neglected to... Yeah, well, I'm not making 10 billion with PI this month. Or, yeah. Well, it is what it is. We're going to make some. That's the plan. What about mining skill and Eve? What do you mean, Jackie? I already queued everything I need or had it. What's up with PI? Oh, I was just not doing PI for about a month because of the event. And now I gotta go restart everything. Let's start with the P3 production. Oh god. Local is some red, some neutral. 15. That's probably gonna be fine, won't it? Also, thanks again for the support. Train ended, meaning we will do a quick spin on a wheel and then figure out if it's just a charging giveaway or something else. 100 mil. ISK. Plex. What was the other one? Media skin. That's the normal wheel. Imagine having a template for this one day. Let's spin it. You think it's a banana bunker? Nope. Could have been, though.
Nino, Nino, Nino.
That was that. And here we got a 200 million ISK raffle, courtesy of the charging. And then we'll try not to die picking up some PI. Wolfie's back home. Okay, maybe this weekend we can do another excursion in PAX Day. Yeah. We should try. Go do some high tier PvE. Or actually, PvP. As in, just go to the PvP area, maybe get a crap ton of good mats. And XP. Yep. I could always do a Yeet attempt at solo PvP. I'm not sure, HKitty. The thing with PvP is it is completely not predictable, as in, you know, you can just jump around for 2 hours, nothing happened, or after the first 5 minutes you just get dunked. And I really like to pace my content, so it doesn't work that well for the way I want to conduct the stream. It might be funny to watch, well, not the 2 hours, just to get dunked part. Mats we do need. We do not need. Yeah, right now we don't need mats. I just need skill levels in PAX Day. We could do an erst versus chat event to do what? PvP? Okay, erst takes us with 1v1s. I mean, we would have to do this on a weekend day though, Joan B. There's no... I feel like if I did any fleets or this sort of things, 1v1 at the sun, most of you are at work, so it wouldn't work very well. One we one at work, then halfway through armor your boss shows up and I win. How would that make you feel, neophyte? Pando said he will be in contact with me for some PvP soon. Yeah, I heard. Gonna wait and see. Right? I believe yesterday he had a big... He streamed some visuals from a big fight. Looked really cool. He was busy. What is this boss thing I speak of? Yeah, well, I kind of don't know either anymore. Emotional. In a way, I'm in the same boat like you. I just am generally more okay with the playlist. Okay, closing the raffle. 3, 2, 1. Done. PvP feels like such a big mountain to climb. I mean, that's... You gotta have small goals, and then it's gonna be not that bad. Also, the time zone I stream in is not the most active in terms of PvP, so roaming at these hours is probably not very successful. I went from 1 boss at work to 3 bosses at home. Yeah, it feels like that. Congrats. To Johnny. VTS. Are you there? one day a week late night Eve stream. Here's the thing, if I were to stream after the little ones went to bed, I would just probably constantly wake them up, which I don't want. Maybe one day I'll be in a more, how shall we call this? You know, the flat we live in is just not big, right? It's okay, I'm not complaining, but since I'm using kind of my bedroom or our bedroom as an office, it's not optimal. So if I had a separate sort of office space where I could run from, you know, in the evenings without disturbing the little ones, I would probably do it. Yeah, it's just a logistics issue at this point, I would say. Usually from like 8 to 10 p.m. I would have time for a stream, I just can't make noise. So I don't. A PAX Day PvP area roam could be a lot like Eve. Collect the PI content, yeah, pretty much. And then you get ganked. A mute stream, yeah, that's... I don't know. Oh, Johnny is here. What's your in-game name? Oh, thank you, already delivered. First brain catching... Oh, shit. Yeah. Hold on. We need a tune that can deliver the ISK first. Do a full color, but no mic stream. And erst after dark. No, after dark is less color. We have to get erst a house, keep those streaks going. So, you know, emotional. I was actually thinking of reaching out to a couple of Swiss creators to see if some sort of like streamer house kind of thing could be a thing. But yeah, right now let's keep the projects somewhat not that lofty, shall we? I want to make sure I'm not gonna do too many things at the same time, right? A streamer office, yeah. You want a skin on WeHype? Oh, yeah, there. In Nominators, you found it? Cool. 1 sec. Send the price. Congrats again. That was the price. And let's see if we can... Oh, shit. If people are typing in local, that's not good. Somebody was directly... Well, there. Sup, hun? I don't know. We'll talk to them after I either explode or pull off what I want to do. Let's find out. Yeah, streamer office would be cool. So Queek, it's kind of funny. I was thinking about remodeling, you know, some parts of the room because I don't have space for the board game I got. Yesterday it arrived. It's 12 kilograms of board game. I don't know where to put it, so I put it back into the box. That makes me sad. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's see if I'm gonna regret this. We are going to... Yeah, we'll just YOLO this shit. Customs office, access. Ooh. We should have... Yes, we do. Okay, let's download these. 1. And D-scan is still good. 2. And we need the robotics. What did I just do? Robotics, give it to me. I wanted to open this. Robotics go here. These go there. We warp here. Same situation over there. All right. Transfer. That one as well. Oh God, I could have done that 2 days ago. Oh well. Robotics. Check. And, ooh, Hulks on D. Well, that's fine, I guess. We're gonna go to undock first so we can see what's happening at the station. So far, so good. Let's buy a wearable soundproof microphone first. I don't think that exists, does it? Does my apartment have a loft space? Not sure you want to call it that. It has sort of an open plan, living, eating space. The rest are rooms. You'll need to relocate when the twins are old enough and want their own rooms. I mean, that's probably when we will have to make a move. Yeah, right, that's correct. But that's not going to be in the next 2 or 3 years. Well, maybe, actually. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that was the PI chores. I don't think I have enough to pick it up. But let's see. That's just half a load. Unless there's another half left from a previous contract. Let's check. Yeah, soundproof microphone sort of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Full-time viability meter is looking pretty good. Yeah, we're, you know, it was pretty much a month of drops. That increases also the ad revenue. And there was amazing support as well. I'm fully aware on how this meter works. It goes up and down. But the baseline is, or the trajectory is upwards. It's a matter of time. Prof91 says the new update has semi-retired. Oh wait, so the new mining, the mining thing you're talking about, Prof. You are semi-retired and you might install again? Kits derailed E for you a few years back. How so? What were you doing a few years back? Okay, is there enough stuff? Not, well, could move some of these bulkier things. No, I'm good. Let's do something else. What have I not done for a while? And I did enjoy, well, a drone reach and combat exploration run. But it doesn't pay, that's the problem. So I'm not sure about that. Looking at ships right now. A triathlon, ooh. A while, yeah, I haven't done that. An EVE triathlon, although it's a bit late to start one today. Definitely should do that soon though. So a Prof did used to do a lot of PvP, but kits makes committing to specific times. Oh, now I understand. I thought you were talking about people being kits in-game that derailed EVE for you. It was real-life kits. So, Prof, you know how I solved this problem? I told my wife this is work. Here we are. Living the dream. What is an EVE triathlon? It is creating a ship fit with that has 3 jobs. First, you have to survive an abyss. Yeah, what was the third part? The first part was survive an abyss. The second part was... I forgot. The third part was kill somebody in somewhere with it and come home unscathed. Shit, what was the second part? What did I do? Oh, hack a site. I think. Yeah, it was... hack something. Yeah. Survive an abyss. Filament. Hack something successfully. Then kill somebody. And then go home. That's the EVE Triathlon. And you are not allowed to dock in the meantime. You can bring alternate fits with MTU, with mobile depots and whatnot. But you cannot dock. So this is like one ship. You got to bring everything for all these 3 tasks. And see if you can do the whole round. That's the EVE Triathlon. Brain is back at work, ish. Yeah, my wife said I want 20%, so that's probably why she lets me do it. Wasn't there some stealing from a bank involved sometimes? I mean, we could, instead of the whole hacking part, we could just be like, yeah, one would be stealing something, but then it has to be Cruiser Plus, obviously. Or, whoa, Tech 3 Destroyer would now work as well for stealing ISK, right? In ESS situations. So yeah, EVE Triathlon could be something. What is a good solo way to make ISK at these days? Other than Abyssals. Oh, then again, wait a second. Do I have my clone ready for this? I do have a clone, but shoot, those are the duo clones or trio clones now. Everyone says exploration, is that true? If you're a new player, exploration is a really nice starting point to get some ISK. And it has this treasure hunting aspect to it, although, yeah, I'm gonna stop the sentence there. What is this? Oh, I have another transporter. Oh, I haven't done an epic arc in a while. We could speedrun one of these. Not the high-sec ones, the null-sec pyrofaction one. My Garistas arc ship isn't there. The drone land stay tripping is not worth it, Shogun. I'm kind of a little bit hopeful that maybe you can get the Odysseus BPC with a chip, and then it will make maybe sense to go hunt for that chip out there, but that's about it. Hello, Monice. How's it going? Angel Sound will be very nice. You're about to try that for the first time? Lotus? Okay, let's do Angel Sound. We need to know where to go. How does that work? There, agency. And then agent and missions. It's gonna be an epic arc. Angel Sound. 27 jumps. Why? That's a lot of jumps. Prefer shorter. Well, what is this? Yeah, guess we'll try that. I'll bring a filament though to go back home. Is this a fully fitted ship? Yes, it does look like it's in the travel configuration. That is great. It has some loot in it. Good solo money is ganking 80 billion freighters with 3 cenotabs. What do you mean by solo, though? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, wait. We could... where did I put all my stand-up modules? Those are not all of them. Okay. Let me double check. We could actually do some productive space trucking for a sec. Where is my avalanche pod? I thought I named it avalanche. Well, where's my avalanche? Didn't I refine a lot for minerals? Yeah, I did, but I have a crap ton of them left. Oh, this is in Amar. I don't think I had a clone, actually, with the avalanche. And I do not have any Amar clone. This is dumb. Alright, wait, let me check if my ult is ready for a jump. If my ult is ready for support jump for the Loki, we might do some assisted avalanching. Carniv is wondering, how does one prevent from getting shot when leaving the Abyss in low sec? The Abyss is no issue, but the people waiting until you're done. What do you mean the ISK isn't great, Carnivex? You can run a tier 5, even a tier 6 Abyss in an 0.5 system. You just have to be in lower high sec space to run the higher tier filaments. And then you're good, you won't get a suspect flag. So I would not run Abyssals in low sec. So Carnivex, if you want to run a tier 6, you have to be in 0.5 space. Tier 5 is 0.7. Tier 4 is 0.8. That's it. Hello, Task. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm really confused. Where in the world did I put my avalanche clone? I don't know. Don't you always get a suspect timer when leaving the Abyss? No. It depends on where you run them from. If you run them in too high sec, you will get a suspect flag. But if you run it in the right sec, you will not get any. However, you know, ganking is a thing. E-task is chilling, gotta work later. Okay, hope you will have a easy day at work. We did read the article, Salatra, already. Yeah, I probably did this. What kind of implant set would I have for this? I don't think I would have an implant set for this, right? No. Yeah, that one happened earlier, but before the Drifter reading, Salatra. And Nirvana doesn't make any sense either for this. I didn't have a Nirvana set for this. Okay, I don't know, my brain is playing weird games with me right now, so... Well, we'll just bring a shuttle. Apparently there's no clone involved with this. Fair enough. Shuttle. I do have a jump clone with my Loki support. I did have a structure hardwiring. For the Avalon? No. I probably killed it. Jackal doesn't make sense. This one is not. Virtue doesn't make sense. That one does not make sense either. Nope. 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 It's okay. We don't need any. Let's go get ready for... This is actually the last journey of that avalanche. After I'm done moving all the stand-up modules, that's it. That's why I did. So here's the thing. I was looking for a clone named Avalanche. I'm 100% sure I had one named that way. But yeah, well, shit happened. Udama has some movement. Oh, I'm not going to jump Udama. All right, so let's go and jump. To the Loki. Oh, I think okay. I had a shield mind link with the Loki. That one I will get for sure. Don't have it currently, but we will just get a new one. Did I lose a few clones a few weeks back? No, I think I didn't have space for fresh clones, and then I deleted the shield link implant because I thought I don't need it anymore. It's probably what happened. Oh well. Saramusha, greetings. So I also need my other guy. The third guy probably has some stand-up modules still. Do I think it is safe to travel a Barbaroga through Udama? Yeah... I wouldn't do it without a scout. If you have a scout, sure. But not without. Yeah, I have a couple of stand-up modules on the other account still as well. Noses Lachesis Prowler. Sitting right here. Okay. How about smart bombs? Are we good? No. There is probably smart bombs over there. Let's get to a perch, shall we? flashy crap at the gate, although this angle should work. That would have been a smart bomb accident. For sure. Alright, contracts have been set up. Alright, those are all the stand-up modules I still have. I'm not sure the list already updated. I think it did. So we have, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 locations. And then we gonna probably sell the Avalanche if it makes the trip. I was too smart for the bombs this time, Brain Manager. Well, let's buy a... or get a new clone. And we'll put a shield command burst. Command mind link in to that clone. Greetings, Kirby the dog. How's it going? It's gonna be one of these rare moments where you see a capital on the stream. Coffee is gone though. Damn. Oh, didn't even click that button yet. Hello, Fear and Kindred. How's things? Welcome. Coffee's still here. Okay, but not in my cup. Okay. How is that gonna look? Oh, we have a couple of nearby ones actually. We'll go there, then... oh, that's not worth it. Jesus. Trash it. And then we go here. Ooh. Low sec. That does not sound like a good idea. Okay, better. Just checking if there are some locations that just don't make sense. Oof. So if it's more than 100 mil, I should probably do it. What happens if we try to go to all these locations? Yeah, that's not gonna make sense. Unless Poinen is actually really close by. Let's see. Optimize route, 73 jumps. An additional 10 just for... Nah, that's not worth it. Let's do that. 64 kind of sucks already. And then we're done with this, right? Why did I not add Ashy though? Did I not add Ashy? What did I do? $105. Oh god. We'll do some. Oh god. Wait, what? Maybe not the one in Carnade. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, let's not do the ones in Carnade, and then it makes more sense. For now, anyways. Do I know how many SOELP the new battlecruiser will cost? So for the BPC, assumption is somewhere between the battleship and the cruiser. And we know how... Well, we don't really know how many of the components you will have to buy. There's a number from a Mobile Leaks patch, but the number is crazy high. It was like the ship's gonna cost at least 2 billion to build with current prices, which, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. I have 2 million SOELP. That should be enough, though. I hope. Is it 1.6 bill? Okay, it's kind of like a Marauder hull. That might be a bit much. Okay, here we go. Big ship. I think we are empty. Still don't... The fuck is this? We really have to figure this out at some point. I don't think we have... No, we don't have any infrastructure hold. We do not have anything here to move. So that is great. Let's see if I can get off the station with this thing. And we have a first 7-ish jumps for the initial pickup. You can peek inside, can you? How? Oh. Okay, two hauler hunting ships, apparently. I don't know what I did do there. Alright, how... Oof. Dock back up. We have some heat damage on the ship. I'm actually excited to listen to the... get into warp sound of this big pod in a second. There's no weapons on the Avalanche now. It's just brick. With bottom right account being the support. We will switch the Loki support on the main screen in a sec, so you can see what it does as well. Oh boy. Okay, I think I got it. With the module placement and everything. This is a bottom eject. Okay. Am I ready for this? Yeah, I think I'm ready for this. I need my fleet. We gotta go add this guy to the watch list. And off we go. It's a kick-out station, yeah. Actually, they are better, the bottom eject ones for this. You can stop the ship much quicker, which I have to do now. Wait. I don't know. Wait, which direction are we going? Sarum Prime. Where's Sarum Prime? Where's the Sarum Prime gate? Stargate, Sarum Prime. Can I do look at? Look at. Over there. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna stop the ship now. Let's set up the duel. Pilot, invite to duel. Yes, please. Yes, please. Don't forget the duel. Police will not be happy with you. Alright, what's our speed? We are, I think, good. Let's get started, shall we? Web. And warp. Wait. I should have first initiated warp and then webbed, right? Yes. Let's try this again. And web. I'll remember eventually. Oh shit, am I bumping? Ah, crap, I'm bumping. No. Yeah, this is not how it works. Wait, where's that freaking gate? Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm bumping. This is not good. Oh, I hate this station. You know what? We will do this again without the bumping. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's go. Can I dock? Oh, I can't even dock right now. No, wait. I need to abort warp. This is not how it works. I hate this. Crap. Okay. Wonderful. We will go and help out this thing. Down there. Let's go. Good job, Erst. Alright, undock. Yes, please. Now we'll just go down there. Oh, we can kind of warp to this guy, right? Warp to member 10. Go. Yay! Does docking cancel the duel? No. We are still in a duel. And now we are going to wait for this to drop out of warp. And since we're going downwards, this is fine. Alright, we're going to initiate warp. And we're going to lock the guy. And we're going to web the guy. Please work. Oh wait, the align is the problem here. Okay, well we'll just wait for that. I suck at this. I should have waited for zero movement. Gosh, a Mar undock is such a pain in the ass. Come on. Do your thing. There we go. Let's have it. Plus music. We need music. That one. Let's try this again. Where are we going? Siren Prime. That's not how you web things into warp. It's more of a user error, obviously. What else would it be? Clip it for the tutorial? Yeah, no. Oh. I need an undocked BM. I'm rarely in... I don't even know why I was docked in a Mar with this thing. Alright, now we need to wait out the combat timer on the Loki before I can jump. Well, the weapons timer. 3, 2, 1. Loki can jump. Which, the Loki is not just jumping to whip the thing into warp. The Loki is also jumping to check if there's any problems on the other side. Which does not look like it, so we will crash gate with the Loki. And we will jump the avalanche. Ship does look mean. Yeah, it's very bulky. At least. And then we initiate warp. And then we give it 3, 2, 1 seconds. And we warp the thing into warp. We whip the thing into warp. Boom, there it goes. Next is Hama. Let's follow with the Loki. These things have a really low align time if you do the whole webbing correctly, right? Keezus is waving in local. Is that dangerous? Oh wait, that was in the previous system. Sorry. Oh god. Let's not wave in the avalanche. It was a long warp, so my weapons timer is almost gone. The route looks fine. The last few might be a bit spicy. I don't care. This is going to be the last run of this ship anyways. After that, I'll sell it to somebody. Am I hauling from stolen skyhooks? No. Stand-up modules from strongholds. Loki goes ahead. Am I running ascendancies for warp speed? No. I would... that might actually make sense, Sinico. And whoop. And gone. Yeah, I gotta go fast. Although, I don't think an ascendancy... Doesn't ascendancy just act as a multiplier of your base warp speed? So it's not really gonna do that much with a 1.5 to begin with. Roaming observer wondering if the density makes it easier to hunt. Sorry, you saw 3 of the strongholds on D-scan in a single low-sec system. You know, these strongholds were, before the change, they were actually spawning in high-sec. Now they do spawn in low-sec. And I'm not sure if the people are actually interested in running them, so there might be a lot of them just wasting around in low-sec space now. It was a good multi-box activity in high-sec when it was a thing. And web. Now we go into Morsey, apparently. Warping off sideways. So the high grade ascendancies will give you 62% extra. So I would be warping 2.2 AU instead of 1.5. Ah, still gonna be quite slow. Well, that was not for the strongholds. That was when they nerfed the amount of ore the NPC haulers and miners would do. That's why they moved the strongholds to low sec. And the reasoning was like because they killed people who didn't know what's going on. They were bad for new player retention. Oh well. Does it have rig slots? The Avalanche? No. Do you need a high web strength to do this? Not really, no. I have two... Wait. I have 3 tech, 3 stasis webifiers. Let's actually switch screen. So here's what the Loki does. So once the Loki jumps, it crashes down to the gate with a single micro warp drive. MWD cycle. The Avalanche jumps. Yeah, Tech 2 webs. 3 Tech 2 webs. So Tech 6 Shogun is what I'm doing. Avalanche initiates warp. The Loki locks the Avalanche to 1 and webs the Avalanche, and the Avalanche is whoop in warp to a Gazy. And then the Loki follows up with a warp. I have a minute of a timer though. I can't jump the next gate yet. So even if the Avalanche would warp faster, it wouldn't really work nicely with this duo. This guy needs to wait out the timer anyway, so usually the Avalanche is ready before that guy can jump. Doesn't make any sense for the Avalanche to be faster. The reason was that as new players attacked those diamond rats, etc. Yeah, the reason was weird. Anyways, it is what it is. Could they kill the Loki first and then the Avalanche? Yeah, this probably not the Cenotaph. But technically, yes. Here's the thing, the Loki jumps first. So the Loki sees what's on the other side of the gate. The Loki also has a cloak, covert ops cloak, right? So I can figure out what's happening on the other side of the gate. I would notice, okay, they might actually kill the Loki first. So what I would do is I would jump in the Avalanche and start aligning. If they don't do nothing, it will warp. If they try something, I can just insta web the guy into warp. So it comes down to me detecting what's happening on the side of the gate I just jumped into with the Loki. So if I misplay, yes, they can kill the Loki first. But that's a misplay on my end. Patska next. Any location with 15 or less items to collect wouldn't be a torrent faster. The thing is that these modules are extremely big. We are talking... Oh, you can't see this now. So my first location is a pickup of... How much is this? About 60,000 cubic meters. So, yeah, no. Infrahold is 37k in a torrent. I don't think it makes sense. At the end of the day, you would have. I mean, I could use a torrent to ship some things to a more central location and then go pick it up with the avalanche. I wonder if the effort is actually the same. I don't know. I don't think you can put stand-up modules though into the hangar, Alex. Can you? You can? Oh well. It's a regular corp hangar. Okay, I haven't looked at the torrent yet. Probably do have skills though for it. It would require way more planning, as in... Nah. The thing with the torrent is I would have to go back and forth all the time. I don't think it makes sense. We'll just do one round and pick up everything. Feels more chill anyways. Chas Fusion? There you go, emotional. Just build torrents or what, Alex? Hauling Day's nice. And we need... What is actual trucker music? What would we listen to? Some sort of rock. What's a good genre for trucking, space trucking? Country, oh god. I'm not gonna do that to you, am I? Bluegrass. Okay, hold on. Do we have bluegrass? Genre bluegrass, check. Most popular bluegrass song. Please don't. Where is this going? It's not. It doesn't really feel like trucking to me. We have the first docking though. I don't know what ZZ Top is, 7 cents. Wait a second. We need moods. Restless. Oh, there we go. Now it started. That's... Hold on. Probably have a better one. No, let's just not. Sorry. Music. Electronic. No vocals. And then synth pop. Yeah, that's fine. Happy synth pop. How about that? This is like Barbie synth. Shit. Alright, let's go. K-pop. Nah, maybe not. This is bottom check, but yeah, we'll be able to warp. So. Okay, and then we align or initiate warp. Gotta wait for 20% and then we web. That's how it works from the bottom eject stations. I remember now. And we are good to go, I think. Yep, it worked. Sounds like webbing alt music. Yeah, let's pull it back a bit. Yeah, I cannot play just random music on stream since I only do licensed stuff. This is Kaldari pilot music, is it? Well, we got 4 jumps till the next pickup. The Loki is waiting for the timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Then we check. The other side of the gate is clear. Crash gate. Jump. Big pot. Initiate warp with big pot. Lock big pot. And web big pot. Boom, gone. Next. Oh shit, forgot to turn off the MWD. Bad. You're also hauling, Siniko. What kind of vessel are you running? There is free... Oh yeah, it's free SP day in the NES. 15k mine. Well, we do... Oh, we should do an Eeftel. Yeah, once I'm in the next warp, Eeftel. Alright, that's a long warp, 90 AU or so. That's Eeftel time. Let's do it. Eeftel. Oh no, I locked out. We'll start with the Gila, like always. Oh, okay. Medium combat ship. Kaldari or Galenti. Not cruiser though. Wait, medium, not cruiser. Battle cruiser. Brudix. Right? Brudix. Nope. It's not a battle cruiser. Not Tech 1 either. And it's Kaldari. That much we know now. How about a heavy assault cruiser? Cerberus. Okay. It is not the Cerberus, but it is... Okay, that's easy. It is a heavy assault cruiser. It's the other one. What would that be? Eagle? Eagle. Boom. Okay. Wow, I'm still in warp. We're not there yet with the avalanche. That was quick. This is our next pickup location. No. One more gate warp. Can we jump, please? And we kind of did 10 jumps already out of 63 or something. Space trucking. Yeah, we'll probably call it in a moment though. I will finish this off stream. So it's done once and for all. Stand-up modules will probably not return to high sec anymore. So we'll sell that avalanche at the end. Kind of sad though. Autopilot? We will autopilot it back to Jeddah. How about that, Sinico? I'm gonna leave my cargo somewhere? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'll forget it somewhere. No, the plan is to hold this either to Amar or Heck. And then I'll produce some ships with the minerals from the modules. That is the idea. Keep it when I have to do really big PI hauls. I don't see why that would happen. Will I mention the charge so we can get another one? We already had one, actually. Oh shit, out of range. That's a region gate, I guess. That's why you should have faction webs on it, and then wouldn't be a problem, but I'm a cheap ass, so... There we go. Which station are we going? Ducha Foundry, Moon 1. Oh, there's only one. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can get the... Nah, it's unlikely. We already had it charging to 100%. Don't think we can get it to 100 again before the stream ends. Why not use a Hugin or Rapier? Because they could not do the links and the remote reps quick. The Rapier and the Hugin are not going to save your Avalanche from a Cenotaph gank. This Loki here will. It has remote reps, it has... Well, the links won't do much, but remote reps. Erst, well, it says STFU. Well, I will still have a giveaway at the end. 528 million, courtesy of code Erst. Maybe even more. Let's see if there was a marquee code in the meantime. Nope. We're caught up. Aren't there links that reduce rep times? I mean, there's one link that increases the cycle speed. So yeah, one of the links will make my Loki do a bit more remote rep, but Xenotaphs don't care about resistances, so the shield resistance... Okay, actually the shield hit point link helps as well, yeah. Thanks for the follow. Gioletti? Let's close this. And get another batch of modules in here. We have picked up almost half a bill of modules so far. There will be, I guess we'll have like 2 to 3 billion worth of, wait, why did that not show up? Here, 2 to 3 billion worth of stand-up modules left. That's pretty much ore we can then use to build battle cruisers or something in Heck or Amar to sell. That's the plan. The Sinopod does 1000 DPS for 75 seconds. As long as you can tank that, you're safe, yeah. The thing with the Sino gangs though is on boy, you can chain them. The thing is that whoever puts that pod on you can die to Concord, and the thing ticks on for up to 75 seconds, right? Max. And then after that, the next Cenotaph basically suicides and puts another 1000 TPS for 75 on you. And the whole point would be to just rep the thing until they run out of Cenotaphs. Pretty much. Best case scenario, they don't realize the Loki is there. And then we can cost them some money. Worst case is they realize the Loki is there and they just don't do it. So I win no matter what, right? Can't you also die in warp? Yeah, you can. Yes, the finger. The pod stays on your ship. The Cenotaph spot. Can you shoot them if they attack you? It's not really necessary, SCV, the Cenotaph. The Concord will show up and kill the Cenotaph very quickly. Quicker than the pod, the Cenotaph pod runs out on you. I don't think it makes sense to shoot these things. All they want to do is just apply the pod on you and then they don't care if they die. Yeah, only one pod at a time, right? So you want to get on the kill mail of the Cenotaph. Good point, right? Defender missiles work against breacher pods? I don't know. Could add a tractor and salvager. Oh, that would be kind of funny. Wait a second. Can you do that? I mean, yeah, you could. For fuck's sake. Now I want this. Oh, that would be so funny. Imagine. Farming Cenotaphs in an avalanche. That's the new meta, chat. I'll have to go get these modules. That's too good. I mean, you have even cargo space for this, right? Yeah, better add more salvagers because... Yeah, you want to be quick. It's going to be one wreck every 75 seconds, right? Wait, no, it's not. This. Let's make sure you have that thing salvaged when you enter warp, right? Now remote reps to help the Loki. Why? Well, why would the Loki be a problem? The Loki doesn't... A breacher pod on that Loki doesn't do anything. Ensure your EHP is as low as possible. You don't really want to get lower there on the EHP because there could be other ways of ganking, the traditional ones, right? Now, the traditional gank I will just avoid with the Loki by not... I know if I am on... If I jump the gate, I will know if there's a gank or not in that system. And then I will not decloak the Loki, I will just get the Avalanche to jump and start aligning, and then we'll just see what happens. And take action once they start shooting the other thing. Won't the Logi get flagged as supporter? No? Logi is going to be fine. I did help out a golem. No, not a golem. It was a marauder. I think it was a golem. Yeah, I did save it. Okay. I tried to save a marauder. Once, not mine. I was just running around with home fronts and had some lodges nearby, so I tried to save that marauder. Marauder sprain was not working, though. The guy just saw me locking. I saved him from the gankers, but then he thought because I locked them, you know, yellow boxing, the guy thought I'm part of the ganking squad, and then he shot me and Concord killed him. So mean. That was so sad. I tried. The guy effed up twice. First time when he had red safety, right? Oh well. Safety red failure right there. Anyways, let's do 528 million courtesy of Code Erst giveaway, and then we'll head over to whoever is live. So the guy actually jumped from wormhole space into high sec, and apparently didn't really think about safety. So shit happened. 75k isn't enough. Yeah, they just keep you bumping. So they have a bunch of Xenotabs, the finger, which the first one just puts the pod on and dies, and then the others are bumping your avalanche. And every time the breacher pod times out, the next Xenotab just puts on this, dies, and the others keep bumping until you run out of HP. Obviously not if there's a Loki around. Or a... whatever. Logistics. Total victory, yeah. Right? Imagine if Logies were on kill mails. I would have killed a freaking marauder. Right there. Lost Soul. My character name? The one logged in right now is this. I put it in chat. It might scroll away a bit. I healed it to death, yeah. Have 10 catalysts only, and the one shoots and the rest are bait. I don't know. Rat. There's ways to outplay me, for sure. The question is who is faster at the mind games and takes the right approach. Oh, an avalanche death... Wait. I do have a death glow skin on the avalanche. Sorry, that is the skin I have. I'm gonna decline this. Thank you. I already have this. What were you watching? Not this stream. Maybe the ship is just too dirty. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Oh wait, I didn't... Oh shit, did I read the description? I did not read this. Oh no. Damn. Can you put it up again? Yeah, I should have read the description. Read the F in manual, Erst. Sorry, my bad. Wait, did I say I'm gonna... Hold on. I didn't never say I'm gonna raffle the avalanche away. If you raffle. Okay, cool. Not when. Understood. I will be applying the goons, why? No plans. Okay, who is going to be next up? I raided into Brother Grimware yesterday. Yeah, I guess we'll... Monkey is up. Let's see what Monkey's up to. Okay, thanks a lot for the reassigned contract. We will put that in the avalanche should we raffle it away. That was a contract scam. Alphas could use the Erst maneuver to gank marauders with Concord. I mean, if the guy is scared of, you know, the ships that locked you, totally. Alright, raffle closing. 3, 2, 1. Done. Half a bill and then some. To the winner. Congrats. 2. Blood Raider. Oof. Crimson Harvest ends. Blood Raider wins. That's kind of weird. The Pirates won. Yep, too soon indeed. Well, you won. Fair and square. Blood Raider gets 528 million. The number goes down to 0. And we'll see where it's at tomorrow. Thanks for using code erst if you do shopping for EVE. Works also in Marquis store. And that was that. Don't forget to vote in the CSM. As in, if you don't vote, you can't complain. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's that. Gonna be live again tomorrow. Next up is One Crazy Monkey. And then I'll see you as soon as tomorrow. You already voted, Joy? Nice. You're French, you complain no matter what. Okay. You guys, take care. Fly. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Wiggle, wiggle.